Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any idea what day it is today? Have a look at your calendar. Tomorrow is March 1st. Madness is in the air. I can smell it. If you're betting on college basketball, the things that were working earlier in the season won't work for you at this time of year. I'm going to talk about that. My name's Jesse Schule. This is WagerTalk today. We're going to talk about college basketball. I got two games in the Big Ten today. Let's get it started with UCLA at Purdue. Purdue is a 5.5-point favorite. The total sits at 140. Purdue comes in on a 4-game losing streak, and that's a bit of a red flag right there. You don't want to see teams losing 4 straight games at this time of year. I would certainly stay off Purdue as the home favorite, but I'm going to look at the total for this game. Purdue, one of their losses during that losing streak, they lost at Michigan State by a score of 75-66. I broke that game down on WagerTalk today. I gave out the under. I'm going to look at the under here. UCLA, the best defensive team in the Big Ten. They're allowing just over 64 points per game. Another interesting fact about UCLA, they rank 289th nationally in pace of play. That's possessions per game is the stat that I go with. They're averaging 68.1 possessions per game. Purdue, just a little bit slower, 68 possessions per game. Already two of the slowest teams in the country. Well, guess what? Over their last 3 games, UCLA just 65 possessions per game, significantly slower. Not to be outdone, Purdue, 63 possessions per game. These two teams are expected to be playing at a snail's pace. It's going to be very difficult for either of these teams to reach 70 points. The total sits at 140.5. It opened at 141. I like the under here. We're going to go under in UCLA at Purdue. And I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now at wagertalk.com. For a limited time, you can get all access, all sports, all my plays, 30 days, only $199. And I'll tell you why you should be interested in that. College hoops, I'm on a 20-6 run for clients. That's 77%. My first half college basketball plays, hitting 71% with those the last 365 days. Better than that, 79% with first half college basketball since 2022. I'm also the number 1 NBA handicapper at WagerTalk, dating back to January 1st of 2024. So we're putting money in your pocket. Come join us. Use the promo code ICE30. Get all plays for 30 days. Let's talk another game here in the Big Ten. We got Iowa at Northwestern. Northwestern will be a 4-point favorite. Total sits at 151.5. Iowa has owned Northwestern in previous meetings. They come in as winners of 9 of the last 10 in this series. So history is on their side. Although if you look at last year's meeting at Northwestern, Iowa won that game by a score of 87-80, but Northwestern had a lead at halftime. And I did talk about my first half numbers there, 70% the last 365 days, 79% the last couple years now. And I'm going to look at the first half here. I think home teams have even more of an advantage in the first half than they do for the full game. Northwestern's coming off of a loss to Nebraska in their last home game. They were up big at halftime in that game. They blew the game in the second half. Both these teams really struggle on the road. Iowa 1-7 away from home, and Northwestern 2-8. Northwestern, though, they've won 11 of 15 home games. I trust the Wildcats to at least start off with a lead here in this game. So we're going to look at Northwestern minus 2.5 for the first half. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you've got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, you hit me up in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.